Shabita Uganda e-learning. My name is Nelson Isomba. Today in this video we are going to look at expanding using place values, and this is P4 Mathematics self-study lesson. This is also a subtopic on place values, and we looked at what we call place values in our recent video, and in this video particularly we shall be able to look at expanded numbers, writing figures in words, writing words in figures. Okay, so we shall understand if you are given a number and they say expand this number, how do you write it? We shall be able to look at if they say write this figure in words. Okay, how do you deal with that? If they say write words in figures, this is sometimes most challenging to all of us, but I assure you today we shall be able to understand. This will no longer be a problem again. Okay, so before we go far, I'll take a recap of what we studied. Last time we talked about place values. We said place values, these are numbers that represent the sum, of each. Okay, so before we go far, I had wanted us to first look at how do we give our figures. These are our figures. How do we give them place values? Okay, so we recently said that in these figures of ours, when you have arranged them this way, we give them what? We give them values. So we said that our figure 2 is in the place value of what? Of ones. Okay, we said our 9 here, as you're looking, it is in the place value of tens. We say our 5 is in the place value of hundreds. Our 1 is the place value of thousands. We have a 3 here, it is in the place value of 10,000. We have a 6, which is in the place value of thousands, 100,000, and also a 7, which is in the place value of what? Of a million. Yes. Have you ever bothered to find out why they always call them millions, maybe 100,000, tens, thousand? This is the concept of how we start understanding and naming or putting our figures in the place values. So in so doing this, we shall be able to say that this is 2 ones, this is 9 tens, we shall say this is 5 hundreds, we shall say this is 10,000, this is 3 10,000, this is 600,000. Okay, this is 7 millions. Okay, have you seen how it is coming up? All right, so we shall be able to learn more about that, and we shall particularly look at expanded numbers. Okay, expanded numbers. When they talk of expanded numbers, they want to test your mind. They give you a number which is already expanded. Like last time we have been looking on how we can give our numbers place values. So in this number they have expanded the number already. Okay, they have given 7 times 1,000. That means 7 was in the place value of a what? Of 1,000. There is 4 times 100, meaning 4 was in the place value of what? Of 100. 3 times 10, which means 3 was in the place value of what? Of tens. 8 times 1, which means 8 was in the place value of what? Of ones. Okay, so they are asking what number has been what? Has been expanded. So basing on our concept that we learned on the last video, we shall still understand and see how we deal with this. Okay, so here we have been given this number 7 times 1,000 4 times 100, 3 times 10, 8 times 1. So when you look at this, you'll think maybe it is a very difficult number, but the concept is what you do, you multiply these numbers and get the answer. You write it down here. You multiply this one, you get the outcome here. You multiply this, you get the outcome. You multiply this, you get the outcome, and finally you add them. Remember, we said that a place value, these are numbers representing the sum of each. Okay, they represent the sum of what? The sum of each. So we have this one, we also have this one, we also have this one, we also have this one. So for us to get a place value of this, it is a number represented by the sum of what? The sum of each. That means we shall sum. Sum means addition. Okay, sum means addition. When they talk of sum, they are meaning addition. So that means we shall say the addition of this and the addition of this and the addition of this and the addition of this shall be able to give the number which has been expanded. Okay, look here, we are saying this is the number that we have got. So in simple terms, that means which number has been expanded to give this. So this is the number, and when you read this number, it is what? 7,438. All right, so they made the addition or the sum from here. They say 7,000 plus 400 plus 30 plus 8. So they're able to come with this result. So this is the number which was expanded to come out with this. Okay, so we also have another example, which is part B. They are saying what number has been expanded to give this. There is a 2 times 1,000. There is a 3 times, there is a 2 times. Okay, here we have to be serious with the zeros here. We have to be serious with the what? With the zeros here. When I was explaining this, when they talk of ones, that means it is going to be our 2 is going to be in the place value of what? Of the place value of ones. That means you shall say 2 times 1. Okay, then if you say 9 is the place value of what? Place value of 10s. That means you shall multiply 9 times 10. Okay, we shall say 5 times 100. How do we write 100? Those are 2 zeros, 1 and 2 zeros. 1,000, that is 1 and 3 zeros. 10,000, that is how many zeros? Okay, how many zeros? There are 4 zeros. 600, you write 100 is how many zeros? There are 2. And then 1,000, there are how many zeros? There are 3. That means those are going to be 5 zeros. A million, okay, a million, there are how many? There are 6 zeros. Okay, that's fine. So in this number, we shall be able to see when they say 2 times this is, we said 1,000 is 3 zeros. 10,000, there are 4 zeros. So how many zeros are this one? There are 4. So this is 2 times 10,000. These are how many zeros? That is 3 times 1,000. 2 times 10. 1 times 1. Okay. So here we shall be able to come out with 20,000 plus 3,000 plus 20 plus 1. So doing this, you can come and calculate it from here. You say 20 plus 3,000 plus 2 plus 20 plus 1. You arrange them in this way, starting from a 0 up to this side. Don't bring a 3 and write it here. Okay, that means you will have made an error. Don't bring a 2 and write it in the position of this. You have made what? An error. So you arrange it in this way. Okay, So we shall be able to come up with 23,021. Okay, so this is how they solve a problem of numbers that has been what? It has been expanded. Okay, so here we shall be able to continue. I see here we have been given a problem. They are saying what number has been expanded. Okay, what number has been expanded? We have Roman numeral 1, 500 plus 70 plus 2. They are asking what number has been expanded. They may bring them in this way, or they may bring them when they have not yet multiplied. So that means this was a 5 times a what times 100. This was a 7 times 10. This was a 2 times 1. Okay, so they came up with this one. So which number has been expanded? Here there also another one. 3,000 plus 400 plus 90 plus 2. Then it's 1 times, okay, this is the category. 1 times 10,000, 6 times 100, 8 times 10, and 3 times 1. Okay, there's also this one. So who can do this one? Who can come up with this? Okay, should we do them, or it is your activity? Okay, we shall do them later. Okay, let's do them, and we see the numbers that has been given. Okay, let's do them, and we see which numbers. They are saying which number has been expanded. We said for us to get these numbers, we arrange them and say 500. Okay, we have our 500 plus the 70. So the 70 starts here. It is 7. Okay, 70 plus 2. Okay, plus our 2 is in this position of what? Of 1 is okay. So here we are making the what? We are making the sum of these two numbers. So when you add the 0 plus a 0 plus a 2, we get 2. And when you add the 0 plus 7, we get 7. And when you add 5, these are zeros. Here there is a 0 and these are zeros. Okay, because the place is what? It's empty. We shall come with a 5. Okay, so we shall be able to come with 572, and this is 700. I mean this is 572. 572. Okay, so this is the number that was expanded. Okay, we can simply write this number as the one which was expanded. We also have another one which is 3,000. Okay, it's going to take some good time, but we are learning. 3,000 plus 400 plus 400. Okay, plus 400 plus 90. Okay, plus 90 plus 2. Okay, plus 2. So we can use this method. We say 0 plus a 0 plus a 0 plus a 2, we get 2. Okay, say 0 plus a 0 plus 9, we get 9. Okay, say 4 plus 0 plus a 4, we get what? We get 4. Okay, we say 3 plus 0, we get what? 3. Okay, so this is our number that was expanded. Okay, so that's how we solve numbers of this kind, right? So this is how we do such numbers. Then we have been given another one as 1 times 10,000. What do you get here? 1 times 10,000, that is 10,000. Okay, 10,000. Say 10,000 is how many zeros? It is 4 zeros. So they are saying time was 6 what? 6 times 100. What do we get? 6 times 100. Okay. Said 6. We said 100. There are how many zeros? There are 2. Okay. Then we have 8 times 10, which is 80. Which is 80. Okay. Then we have a 3 times 1, which is a 3. The place value of what? Of 3. So here we make our addition. Shall be able to get a 0 plus a 0 plus a 0. We get a 3. Okay. 0 plus 0 plus 8. We get 8. Okay. We have a 0 plus 6. We get a 6. Here you have a 0 plus a 0, which is a 0. You come and write it here. We have a 1 plus. Okay. So in so doing, this is the number that was expanded from this. So we can be also able to find out this. Okay. So what is 7 times 1,000? We get 7,000. Okay. 7,000. This is 7,000. Okay. What is 9 times this? We get 900. Okay. 900. What is this? 4 times 1. 4 times 1. You get 4. Okay. So this is the number that was what? That was expanded. There is also this one. 5,000 plus 5,000 plus 70 plus this. Okay. So in this one, you can also be able to write it here. Said 5,000. 5,000 is 5 zeros with the 3 zeros. There is 70. Okay. 70. We have our 8 here. When you add this, we shall be able to get 8. Okay. You'll be able to get 7. Hope you know how I'm getting this. I'll be able to get 5. Okay. Here we are adding. Okay. So this is the number that was expanded. All right. So in so doing that, you have done the answers. Okay. Let's continue and move ahead. We are going to look at writing figures in words. Okay. We are going to write figures in what? In words. That means we have been given these figures: 7, 6, 3, 1, 5, 9, 2. You are going to write for them in what? In figures. So here I give a recap of how we can deal with this. We are saying this, we gave this one place values. That means we shall base on our place values which has been given for us to write these numbers, these figures in what? In words. Okay, so we have a 2 which is in ones, we have a 9 which is in tens, we have a 5 in 100, we have a 1 in 1,000, we have a 3 in 10,000, we have a 6 in 100,000, we have a 7 in millions. That means in reading this, we shall be able to say 2 ones, 9 tens, 500, 1,000, 3 10,000. Okay, then 700, I mean 600,000, 7 million. Okay, so here we change this 2, and we say when you have a 2 tens, we multiply them and give 1. Okay, we say 2 times 1, that means 2. It's going to remain as 2. We have 9 times 10 becomes what? 90. Okay, so 5 times 100 becomes 500. So we shall use that concept in what? In writing figures in words. Okay, let's go ahead. We have an example. Write in figures. Write these figures in what? In words. Another example is here. When we are writing these figures in words, they are saying we have been given an example here. Number 1. Write 4, 3, 2, 6 in words. We can arrange them like I've said that way. This is our 6 is in ones, our 2 is in tens, our 3 is in 100, our 4 is in thousands. That means we shall be able to say 40,000, 300, 20. Where does a 20 comes from here? Because it is 2 tens. It is from 2. It is from 2 times 10. Okay, is it right? Our 20 is coming from 2 times 10. Then we have 6 ones. When it is from 6 times 6 times 1. Okay, here we get a 1, we get a 6. Okay, here we get a 20. Okay, so that's why we are able to say 20. Okay, 26. Okay, so here we are able to say this is 326. Okay, hope that one is right. They also give us another one. We can read this. 65702. Okay, let me sit down whether it has been solved. No, it has not been solved. Can we do this? We have our number here. We have our 6. So we can write this. We say 6. We say 5. We say 7. 7. We say 0. We say 2. Okay, but this when you look at this is in ones. Okay, ones. There is a tens. Okay, there is 100. There is 1,000. There is a 10,000. That means we shall be able to read this as okay, who can read for us? This is in ones, this is in tens, this is in 100, this is in 1,000. Okay, this is in 10,000. So this is going to be who has an answer? Okay, who has an answer? Who has an answer? So this is going to be 65,000. Okay, 702. Okay, that's how we can read. You can say 65,700 because 7 is in 100. You have a 0 here, it is eliminated. You cannot say when you say 0 times 10, it becomes a what? A 0. So that's why I'm saying 65 1702. Okay, that's how they can do that number. Right. So here we shall also look at writing what is in what? In figures. This is the opposite of the other one. Okay. So here they will give you write 12,402. Okay. They are saying write 12,472. Okay. So you arrange them in this way. 12. You have ones, you have tens, you have 100, you have 1,000. So we say 2. We say 12 is 1,000. Okay, 12,000. We say 400. 7 tens, which is 70. Then 2, which is only 1. In so doing, you can say 12,000. Okay, like this, for it to be then you say plus 400, which is what? 4. They are talking of 400. 400. Remember we said 100 has how many zeros? 2. Then they are saying 72. We have 70. Okay. Then 2. Okay. So they are saying write 12,400. And so here you can be able to come and add these numbers of ours. You shall say this is a 2. You shall say this is a 7. Okay. You shall say this is a 4. This is a 4. 2. Okay. We are adding, please. So this is the number. It is 12,472. So this is how we can write words in what? In figures when you are asked to do so. Okay. So dear members, I say thank you very much for watching this video. Check out on the power playlist below for the recent lessons that you might have missed. Okay, so you can you also subscribe in order to get the more upcoming lessons for all subjects. God bless you. Have a good moment.